Former President Trump will be back in court this morning for day 6 of his New York hush money trial. But before testimonies continue, there will be a hearing on whether the former president violated his gag order. Brooke Singman is here with more. Hi, Brooke.
Hey, Carly. Yeah, trial resumes this morning at 9:30 Eastern when the judge will hear arguments from prosecutors who say former President Trump violated his gag order. Now, the gag order prohibits Trump from talking about witnesses and jurors involved in the hush money case, but the DA's office says Trump violated the gag order 10 times by posting to social media about people connected to the case. Now, the prosecution is asking the court to not only fine the former president $1,000 per violation, but also hold him in contempt of court. Trump has repeatedly called for the gag order to be dropped, saying it's unfair for people to attack him without allowing him to respond. And Trump's attorney says this all boils down to the election. Listen.
The Democrats claim that Trump is a threat to democracy. The real threat to democracy is the willingness to abuse the power of your office to influence what should otherwise be a free and fair election. And that's exactly what's going on downtown in the courtroom. I mean, look at just this week. You've got a hearing in the civil case about essentially nothing. You've got a criminal trial starting, and later this week there'll be a Supreme Court argument, all in cases that were made up specifically for the purpose of influencing the outcome of an election.
If the gag order hearing is not finished by 11, it will be continued at a later date. Jurors will not be brought in until after that hearing. Then the prosecution's first witness, David Pecker, will continue his testimony after taking the stand for less than 30 minutes yesterday. So Pecker is the former publisher of the National Enquirer and testified about using so-called checkbook journalism to pay for stories that boosted former President Trump ahead of the 2016 election. Now, he's expected to tell the jury about conversations he allegedly had with Trump about hush money payments that were allegedly made to cover up negative stories about him. The trial wrapped up earlier than expected on Monday after a juror had an emergency dentist appointment. Court is expected to wrap up at 2 p.m. today. Carly.
All right, Brooke Singman live for us. Brooke, thank you so much for keeping it all straight for us. We appreciate it, as always.